Okay, hi people, just Shakes here, and I'm here to do my review slash unboxing for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers White Ranger, or the Kiba Ranger from Dairanger. The reason why is this style of suiting doesn't match the Green Ranger or any of the other Rangers' suits, is because this suit is from a different Super Sentai series than Dairanger, which was what Mighty Morphin was adapted into, or from, I mean. They were completely different, and yeah. And one of the reasons why you see in the stock footage of the show, for when they use the action footage for Tommy's fight scenes, he's jumping all up and down. That's because Kiba Ranger in Japan, back when Dairanger was airing, was a kid named Ko. So, yeah. And that explains why the suit doesn't really match the design. Although it's a bit fortunate, because, they both had shields, the Dragon Shield and the Kiba Shield, or whatever you call it, Kiba Ranger shielding on him, on his suit, you know, and, yeah, yeah, so, and these Figuarts are actually pretty cool. I have them standing next to Gokai Red, Captain Marvelous, or Super Mech Force Red, and I have them standing next to, MMPR Green / Dairanger Dragon Ranger, or Dairanger's Dragon Ranger, for like size comparison and quality comparison. This is the same mold they use in the Japanese version of the figure that they originally released in, I think it was a limited edition or a limited run, in Japan. Here in America, you can easily buy this on Amazon or eBay or wherever, and then you can just buy it. The only bad part about it is, since it's the same mold as the Japanese version, it has the, I know it's the coin in the middle, but in Japan it came with two, I think it was either one or two, different pieces that you can exchange the coin on here, or whatever it's called, the medallion on there, with. I don't know what the other part was, but yeah. Let's get to the packaging first. And if you're wondering why I have the lighting like it is, it's because it's at night, and I'm using a lamp over the display here. So yeah, let's just get to the packaging. Oh yeah. On the front, you have a picture of the White Ranger holding Saba in an attack position with his hand like that. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 20th anniversary logo. White Ranger, ages 15 and up. These Figuarts are not for kids under ages of 15. I would say more like 13, because kids from the ages of 13 and up really know how to handle action figures and figures like these. So yeah, I mean, I mainly use them for display purposes, but I do like to have them around. So yeah. Here's the side, another picture of the White Ranger. And on the other side, just nothing, just says White Ranger. So yeah, it has the same kind of stuff that we've seen so far with Gokai Red's Mighty Morphin Green and Red boxes. So yeah. So it has 3 pictures of the White Ranger in 3 poses. Simple style and heroic action, movability, option parts, and molding. So yeah. Let's move on to the figure itself. Before I get right into the figure, But yeah, it does come only with 2 extra hands. These are the regular hands that it has, which are fists. So yeah, I was kind of hoping for more hands. You know, it's a little bit disappointing, but whatever. The hands are so hard to pull off and put back on anyways for this figure, at least for me. You know, but I digress. Next we have a short version of Saba's of the sword part for Saba. So yeah, which was on him before I replaced it with the longer version. So yeah, let's get into the figure. First, we get into Saba. He had a really cool voice actor. So yeah, I don't know if you can see because of the lighting or the zoom in or whatever, for which I apologize. But yeah, if you want to switch out the parts, you just pull it off like that, and you got it. You got him in his got him in his short form for when you want, if you want to have the White Ranger hold him in his holster. So yeah, but I prefer to have him in his longer sword mode. And the molding and painting is actually pretty nice. So yeah. But it's actually pretty good. So yeah. Now I move on to the figure itself. So yeah. Pretty nice whites they used for the paint here. You know? So yeah, and the hands have special molding because I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you probably can by now. But the hands have these special glove ridges right there on the gloves, which is actually pretty nice addition. Cause well, actually every Figuart has it, but not as pronounced as these. So yeah, and I just feel that they used more of a metallic white for the hands, because I've just noticed that they're a different shade of white than the rest of him, or that it depends on the varying shades of white. So yeah, and you got the figure's head sculpt, which is pretty accurate. Love the painting and molding on this. Very accurate to the show. His head can spin 180. His arms can twist 180. His hand, since it's on a ball joint, can twist 180. Double ball joint, I'm pretty sure, for his elbow, so you can bend it way up. So yeah. You can bend his leg all the way so he can do a split. So yeah, and double joint again for his knee. Swiveling at the feet, and the regular toe joint, though for some reason his toe doesn't really bend down for this mold. So yeah, and one thing I don't like, and I think I got this opinion from Dawson Ryder when I saw his review of the Japanese version of this toy. I think it was him. That the shoulder pads fold up. I mean, I get why they did it, to have more pulsability out of him. That they didn't get with the green Mighty Morphin Ranger / Dragon Ranger. But it's just weird, you know. I didn't mind if it was a hindrance on this guy, so why did they do it for this guy? It doesn't really make a lot of sense, you know. But yeah, and if we fold this up, you can see the shoulders are the movable ones again, which I do not really care for. They're the Shinkanger / Samurai type moldings for the shoulders. They were on the Jew Ranger figures as well. Can't really see it on this guy because of his shield. Yeah, but I just hate that type of shouldering. because a similar thing was done to the SH Figuarts Gohan figure for Dragon Ball Z, and his shoulder, the short sleeves on his shoulders keep coming off, so you have to like glue it or something, or just like something, I don't know. But yeah, so I'll show this. If you wanted to put Saba in his holster, you just put the little part up there, and then you just reconnect these two. So yeah, that's to have Saba right there. So yeah, and I believe, can I? So yeah, you can take the medallion out of his chest piece, which I wouldn't recommend doing unless if you have the Japanese exclusive parts. So yeah, plus it's a good way to lose it. So yeah, that's because they use this, as I said, they use the same molds from, or same mold from the Japanese versions, or version in this figure, as they do for every other figure. So yeah, but other than that, I have no complaints. Other than the shoulders, I really have no complaints about this figure. And for the lack of hands, I really wish there were more hands. I was a little bit let down. But this is a good figure nonetheless. And if you like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, if you like Dairanger, if you just like these type of figures, and if you're into collectibles, I suggest that you get it. It's pretty cheap. It's like, what, $40 on Amazon almost? So, yeah, so yeah, it's an extremely good figure. So, yeah. So yeah, I highly recommend it. So yeah, comment, rate, subscribe, go to my channel, go to my second channel. All my Twitter link is in the description. And just for a height comparison, here's the Gokai Red figure, and there's the White Ranger. They're about the same height. I think the White Ranger's a little bit taller, though that can be just how I have Marvelous's legs bent here. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys more later.